Efforts by a task force appointed to resolve conflicts over community land may go to waste if a private member's bill by Senate Majority Leader Kithure Kindiki is adopted. Stakeholders in the land sector are suspicious of the bill, which they say may quash recommendations of the task force appointed by former Lands Minister James Orengo. Patrick Amimo has the details.
The Task Force on Formulation of Community Lands handed the draft bill to the Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Kithure Kindiki, Tuesday last week. The task force was appointed last year by then Lands Minister James Orengo with the mandate to collect public views and draft a community land bill and an evictions and resettlement bill. But early this month, Senate Majority Leader Kithure Kindiki published a self-sponsored bill on community land a fortnight before the task force handed its draft bill to Ngilu. Stakeholders in the land sector have questioned Kindiki's intentions.
The reason why bills are published, for example, we've just published a community land bill, it is to allow stakeholders, the public, relevant organs such as the executive to input or make their views known.
We have seen CIC say legislation is done with its input, its work being ignored. So this is yet another step.
The Kindiki bill gives the Public Service Commission power to recruit, vet and appoint a community land registrar and other officers to oversight community land, contrary to the Land Registration Act of 2012.
This one by the task force seeks to create the chief land registrar to delegate an officer who becomes the officer or the registrar registering community land. So there is room for harmony. There is more coordination in the one developed by the task force. This one lacks in the coordination. It creates a parallel system.
All land traditionally or historically used for communal purposes, including sacred or religious sites as kaya forests, fall under community land. The Kindiki bill says county assemblies shall have power to approve, amend or reject recommendations by community land management committees what portions of community land shall be set aside as communal land. The task force draft gives the power to approve or reject such proposals to grassroots community assemblies.
This one talks about county governments dealing with land that is unregistered and transacting in it. This one says the county governments can only hold it in trust. It means they can't transact. When you're a trustee, you can't transact.
I have taken it upon myself to consult the minister, the Cabinet Secretary for Lands. She has informed me about what the task force has been doing, and if there are compelling reasons for us to stay this bill, if there are compelling reasons, we'll be listening. That is the purpose of the public participation framework in the legislature.
The draft bill by the Task Force on Community Land, if passed, will tame community land grabbers who have in the past benefited from illegal and irregular allocations of such land. Patrick Amimo, KTN.